Morning, guys. It's Monday morning. I go through the standard routine upon entering my classroom, greeting Kadia and Kaido. Looks like you've recovered from your cold, huh?
おかげさまで。改めて、土曜は迷惑かけてごめん。
I'm sorry too. I really screwed up a lot during our act.
確かに星名はミス多かった。
Isn't this the part where you all go, "Hey, don't worry about it. We weren't much better."
どっちかっていうと、みんなで綾地さんに感謝するところかな。
だな。あの歌声には思いっきり助けられたし、俺たちが多少ミスしても気にならないくらいに盛り上げてもらっちまった。
He's certainly not wrong. Thinking back on it, Ayachi-san's singing really was phenomenal. If it wasn't for her, everyone would have seen plain as day how crap our performance was, especially mine. We wouldn't have received that much applause, that's for sure.
予定通り私が歌ってたらどうなってたことか。
Personally, I would have loved to hear you sing on stage.
しばらくはまたギター一本で行くよ。いろいろと実力不足なのを思い知ったし。
今度また別の機会で歌うことがあったら呼んでくれよ。聞きに行くからさ。
Huh? Like, I'm obviously not gonna play again, but can't you join her as a drummer?
いや、俺も改めて思い知った。ドラムはやはりモテない。
Ah. We collectively look over to a certain someone on the other side of the classroom.
綾地さん、そんなに綺麗で歌もうまいとか反則でしょ。いえ、それほどでも演奏に助けてもらってばかりでしたし。
Our classmates have all swarmed around Ayachi-san. It's been like that ever since she arrived. They're all hurling a never-ending barrage of compliments at her. She herself doesn't seem to be taking it too well, though. Nobody's more popular than the vocalist, huh?
かといって今から転校しても無理な気がする。
少なくともカイドウがあそこまで女子に囲まれることはないだろうね。ボーカルには花がいるから。
ただ叩きながら歌えるようになるだけじゃな。まあそういうわけで俺も音楽活動は土曜でまた終わりだ。
That's kind of a waste, but I guess I have no room to talk since I'm quitting too.
まったくだ。
I guess our performance will be nothing more than a fond memory for us to look back on. I doubt Ayachi-san is going to keep singing either.
ちょっとすみません。私、星野くんに話があるんです。
Our eyes meet. Ayachi-san excuses herself and then comes over to me. Something like this happened on Saturday too with Inaba-san.
星野くん、少しいいですか？実は、かけらがまた少し戻ってきていたんです。
Huh? You mean the fragments I absorbed?
はい。私は他のかけらを回収していませんし。
She glances around the hallway to make sure no one is watching, then pulls out the glass bottle of fragments. Yeah, looks like there's a little more since the last time I saw it.
間違いありません。私が気づいたのは昨日の夜でしたけど、タイミング的にはやっぱりハロウィンパーティーがきっかけだったんじゃないでしょうか。
Now that you mention it, I think I felt a strange sensation around when the party was ending.
無事バンド演奏やパーティーを成し遂げて、心がまた少し満たされたってことですね。
It's true that I felt a sense of fulfillment and accomplishment. Judging by the amount in the bottle, I suppose not all fragments have returned yet, huh?
はい、それは残念ながら。
You're not about to tell me to keep playing in the band, are you? I doubt throwing another party would do anything for me.
続けられるんですか？
No, no way. That may have been a fulfilling experience, but to continue would be a whole nother story. Like, you wouldn't want me to ask you to keep singing, would you?
そうですね。だから安心してください。そんなことは言いませんよ。
Sorry, I wish I could just give you back these fragments right now.
気にしないでください。少しずつでも帰ってくるだけで十分です。
Yeah, but the longer it takes to return your fragments, the longer you'll keep getting those fits of arousal. Okay, don't say it. I already know I went too far.
そうですよ。星名くんがサクサク返してくれれば済む話なんです。それなのに、ひょっとして私にオナニーさせたいからなんじゃ。
No, absolutely not. I'm trying to return them to you as soon as humanly possible.
その顔、全部返しちゃうのが惜しいんですね。わかりました。だからバンドマン。
Now hold on. You're way off the mark. Please bring back the calm and understanding, Ayachi-san.
おーい、そこの二人。教室にも入らず何やってるんだ？パーティーはもう終わったんだぞ。切り替えろ。
Oh, sorry. Come on, Ayachi-san.
朝は取り乱してしまって失礼しました。
No, it was my fault for bringing it up. It's now lunch break. We decided to move to the club room to finish our discussion. Here we can talk all we want about fragments and stuff without anyone overhearing.
でも話の続きって何です？星名くんの中のかけらのことはひとまず現状はないと思いますが。
Yeah, you're right. So in return... Wait, actually, that's not the right phrasing. Anyway, I've recalled something else.
は
You haven't retrieved fragments from Inaba-san yet, right?
あ、はい、そうですね。未回収です。
It wasn't possible before, but I wondered about whether it'd be now. It seems like she's getting along better with her classmates lately.
そうなんですか？
Yeah, a lot of them voted for her during the party. She finished in 8th place, thanks to them. They all surrounded her and complimented her, kinda like what our classmates did with you this morning. Seeing that reminded me about this.
知りませんでした。でも確かに以前お付き合いでケーキを食べに行ったりもしていると言ってましたもんね。
Yeah, that is why I wondered if she had any fragments to collect.
それなら確かに可能性はありますね。ご協力ありがとうございます。それは思い至ってませんでした。助かりました。
Oh, you're welcome. If it means proving that I'm not stalling just so I can keep you horny, then... Crap, I said something I shouldn't have again, didn't I?
もういいです。私はオナニーキャラですからお気遣いいただかなくても。
Snap out of it, please! Think about the fragments you may be able to retrieve. Anyway, after calming Ayachi-san down, our discussion comes to an end and we leave the club room together.
回収をどうするかはシーバさんとも相談してみないとですけど。とにかくまずは今日の放課後にでも折を見て確認してみますね。
Roger that. What is it?
あ、いえ、今の返事、稲葉さんの言い方だったなと。
Oh yeah, I did, huh? That just kinda happened automatically.
待ってください、稲葉さん？
Inaba-san comes running over from the other end of the hallway with her arms waving around. I've been randomly running into her a lot lately.
チャロー、ねね先輩、星名先輩、入れ違いにならないでよかった。二人で何の話してたんですか？自分も混ぜてくださいよ。それは。
Inaba-san latches onto Ayachi-san, who throws me a knowing look. Right. I was just thanking her for filling in as our vocalist.
わざわざ部室で？意外と律儀というか、そういうところはしっかりしてるんですね、先輩。
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
っていうか、わざわざ二人っきりで？それってなんか怪しい。
Moving on! What brings you to the club room?
ああ、はい。教室まで遊びに行ったら、紬先輩が二人は部室だってことだったんで。星名先輩、昨日作った新鎧をねね先輩に自慢してるんじゃないかなって思ったら、それは自分の手柄ですよってちゃちゃ入れに行きたくなったんですよね。
What kind of reason is that? Though I can't deny that it was all thanks to you. Now that Ayachi-san has been let go, I flash her an eye signal. Ayachi-san nods and discreetly takes out the glass bottle.
もっと感謝してください。よかったら今日の放課後もまた手伝ってあげますよ。
Let's see. I honestly feel bad about being the only one getting help. Like, what about Ayachi-san?
はい。あ、そうですよね。もちろんネネ先輩のこともお手伝いするんで安心してください。いいえ、私は大丈夫ですよ。とりあえず行きましょうか、星名くん。それじゃあ稲葉さん、放課後にまた。あ、はい、ラジャーです。
Well, how's it look?
残念ながら反応はありませんでした。どうやらまだ回収できる状態ではないようですね。
Oh, I see. I guess Inaba-san's heart isn't fully satisfied yet. That's unfortunate. We'll just have to keep waiting, I suppose. Do you have any idea when you might be able to get some fragments from her?
以前言った通り憶測にしか過ぎませんけれど、心を許し合えるような相手ができればおそらくは。
And she doesn't have anyone like that yet. Normally I would expect that to happen naturally as she becomes better friends with her classmates, except... I recall the conversation we had in my room yesterday.
でもそれって相手次第じゃないですか。受け入れてもらえないとそういう風にはできないし、こういう付き合い方してくれる人なんかめったにいないっていうのはわかりますし。
She said that rather casually, but I sensed something at the time. You know, when I talked with her about how she needs to become better friends with her classmates, I felt some pain.
痛みですか。それは文字通りに受け取ってもいいんですか？
Yeah, I think the emotion behind that was probably something like fear or regret. Also, I perceived a bittersweet taste. I don't really know what emotion was behind that, but...
自分一人だったら結局うまくいってなかったんじゃないかなって思います。
I felt like it was complicated and deep-rooted.
そうなんでしょうね。多少クラスに溶け込めた程度じゃ解消できない何かがあるんだと思います。
I want to help her. These feelings have welled up within me before I knew it.
そんなにかけらのことを気にかけてくださってるんですか？
Oh yeah, that's certainly a factor, but I want to help her even putting the fragments aside. We promised her that we would help her to do something about this.
でしたらそれは星名くんにお任せした方が良さそうですね。
Huh?
それが一番いい気がします。なんと言っても現状稲葉さんと一番仲がいいのは星名くんみたいですし。
Wait, that's not...
ありませんか？
Well, like, doesn't she always latch onto you the moment she sees you? She doesn't do that with me. It's obvious that she really likes you, but me on the other hand... I'm just sort of sputtering out random excuses. I must be blushing so much right now. Deep down, I knew this to be the truth. Ayachi-san must have realized this before even I did. Inaba-san did say we were like kindred spirits, and also... She latched onto me as well. She said she only does that with people she really likes.
お任せしてしまってもいいですか？
Roger that. I give what feels like the only appropriate reply.
ほら、やっぱり仲良しじゃないですか。
That was on purpose this time.
じ
Could she not stare at me like that? I know full well how flimsy my excuse was and how much I'm blushing. After school. Today was the first day of normal club activities after all the party prep, though things weren't quite as normal as we were hoping for. Fascinated by Aichi-san's amazing singing at the Halloween party, one student after another showed up to invite her to join their band. Needless to say, Ayachi-san wasn't interested in joining a band and turned down every offer.
少し早いですけど 今日はもう閉めてしまった方がいいかもしれませんね。
そうだね。このままだとあやちさんだけが疲れる一方だし。
すみません。明日もこうでないといいんですが。
一日置けば収まるんじゃないかな。きちんと全部断ったから、あやちさんにその気がないのも知れ渡ると思うし。
そう祈ります。
で、私は明日も来ていいよね。
はい、こちらは構いませんよ。戸隠先輩に不都合がなければ。
その辺は大丈夫だよ。むしろ学生会の仕事もなくなって暇を持て余してる身だから。勉強ばっかりじゃ飽きちゃうし、お邪魔させてもらえるとありがたいんだ。お姉さん、他に行き場がないんじゃよ。こっちとしてはもう戸隠先輩も部活の仲間って感じだから大歓迎ですけどね。そう言ってもらえると助かるよ。
では今日はこれで解散しましょう。
This is kind of a bummer, but oh well, it was pretty hard seeing Ayachi-san get worn down by request after request. I guess the restart on our club activities will have to wait for tomorrow. We should wrap things up too.
結局一回もねね先輩と協力プレイできなかった。ずっと星野先輩相手とか。
No use crying about that. Ayachi-san was busy all day dealing with everyone stopping by.
ねね先輩、最後に一声だけとかないですよね。
ごめんなさい。今日はもうゲームをする気分ではなくて、それに。
Really? Just because she left Inaba-san to me doesn't mean she can't play video games with her every now and again.
なんかねね先輩と星名先輩、目と目で通じ合ってません？
そんなことはありませんよ。ねえ、星名くん。
Yeah, don't be silly. Come on, you'll get left behind if you don't hurry up.
なんかごまかされてるような気がするんですけど。
We're not glossing over anything. Anyway, where's my bag?
二人だけの秘密？なんか悔しいんですけど。それじゃあ私はちょっと友達の家に寄っていくからここで。みんなまた明日ね。お疲れ様です。私たちもどこか寄っていく？でも今日はまっすぐ帰った方がいいかな。
そうですね。そうしてもらえると助かります。
うん、それじゃあ普通に帰ろう。
Inaba-san, what's wrong? You don't want to go home?
先輩、ちょっと付き合ってください。
What? Inaba-san grabs my hand and drags me away from the others.
ねね先輩、つむぎ先輩、自分たちもここで失礼します。
はい。
Inaba-san ends up dragging me to a deserted side street. What's going on?
ちょっと話があるんです。
You're just now realizing that?
はい。なんか頭に血が上っちゃってて、ごめんなさいです。
It's not like I mind. It's actually kinda disappointing to let her hand go. Why do girls have such soft hands? So, what do you want to talk about?
はい、それはですね、
Now that I think about it, this sort of situation is a first. Up until now, we either all went home part way together or parted at the stairway. But today, Inaba-san took me all the way to this isolated location with just the two of us. Oh crap, now I'm getting kinda nervous.
ずるいですよ。
What?
先輩が自分もねね先輩ともっと仲良くなりたいです。
What?
先輩ってばねね先輩となんか2人だけの秘密の話があったっぽいし、 あのねね先輩とですよ。可愛いし綺麗だしスタイルいいし品があるし人当たりもいいけど、やっぱりどっかしら壁があるねね先輩と。ずるいですよ先輩。
So that's what this is about. Not that I'm disappointed or anything. Nope, I can see why she'd feel this way actually. Inaba-san must have felt like a third wheel upon seeing me get along with Ayachi-san better than she can. So, want me to tell you what we were talking about?
それはさすがに聞いちゃうの悪い気がするし。
She dragged me all the way here, but it seems like she still doesn't have the courage to ask more personal questions.
だからそうじゃなくて自分に教えてほしいんです。
Yeah?
先輩、ねね先輩とどうやってそこまで仲良くなったんですか？
Right, let's see. I caught her getting freaky in the library and then I accidentally stole all her magical energy. But it's not like I can actually say that.
自分ももっと仲良くなりたいんです。だから教えてください。
If you wanna be better friends with her, shouldn't you have gone home with her instead of dragging me off somewhere?
それはそうかもしれませんけど。
Though, if it were that easy, we wouldn't be here right now.
そうです。それです。
But you know, the way I see it is that you're the one who is closer to Ayachi-san. I told Ayachi-san the same thing during lunch break.
本当ですか？
It's not like I can hug Ayachi-san like you do.
そりゃ当たり前ですよ。男の人が女の子に抱きつくとかハレンチですもん。ありえませんもん。
I guess that was a bad comparison.
というか先輩もねね先輩に抱きついてみたいんですか？
Can't exactly say no to that. Ayachi-san is pretty hot.
うわさすがにそれはドン引きですよ。マジありえないです。
He's just being honest. You're the one who asked me that. Any guy would feel the same way. It's not like we act on every urge we get.
逆に自分は抱きつくくらいはできますけど、それ以上のことができないんですよね。
What do you mean by that?
だからほら昼休み二人きりで部室で話したりとか。
So that really has been weighing on your mind. We didn't talk about anything special there, okay?
それでもずるいっていうかいいなって思っちゃったんですからしょうがないじゃないですか。ほら昨日話しましたよね。自分はどうしても人間関係に深さを求めちゃうって。あれですよあれ。でもほらさっきも言いましたけどねね先輩ってガード硬そうじゃないですか。だから気軽に聞けないっていうか。お昼に二人きりでなんでですかとか素で聞き返されたら自分ちょっとしばらく立ち直れませんよ。
Yeah, that's tough. Inaba-san really is a bit of a coward by nature. The way she asked Ayachi-san if she was being annoying when she first hugged her is the perfect example of that. She still hasn't overcome her shyness, yet she's desperate to become better friends. And then along comes some schmuck who's just as socially awkward as her and, in her mind, does what she can't. I guess that's why she wants me to tell her how I did it. It is true that she can't ask this of anyone else, and I totally get why she doesn't want to just walk up to and ask Ayachi-san directly. There are moments where I'm nervous around Ayachi-san too. She's incredibly beautiful for one, but also those eyes of hers can be terrifying at times.
だからお願いします先輩。
Okay, I'll do what I can. I told Ayachi-san I'd help her, and I feel guilty about that discussion being the reason Inaba-san feels left out now. And you know, it doesn't feel too bad to have her rely on me like this. It's kind of a bummer that this ended up being about Ayachi-san though. No, stop thinking this way, Shuji. You know you don't stand a chance against Ayachi-san. Besides...
やったーありがとうございます先輩。
I think it's a bit early to be thanking me.
なんで？
While I'd love to help you, I'm not actually sure how I got so close to Ayachi-san. So I don't have a clue where to start. There's nothing else I can say when I'm keeping all the witch and fragment stuff a secret. First of all, I'm not nearly as close to her as you make me out to be. Sure, we are close now compared to how we started out, but you are still wrong about us.
そんなことないです ですよ。すごく仲いい感じですよ。視線だけで会話しちゃってるくらいに。さっきも言った通り、自分ずるいって思っちゃったくらいなんですから。
Well, I'm glad you think so, but I don't know what to do. Like you said earlier, there's an inherent difference in how we can interact with her since I'm a guy and you're a girl. I doubt my approach would work for you.
男の人ならではのやり方で？まさかだから通過なの？体を
Whoa, whoa, hold on. You're way off base. Why are you taking things in that direction?
自分が悪いみたいな言い方しないでくださいよ。匂わせたのは先輩でしょ。
I didn't. That was all you. Anyway, just calm down. Let's get some drinks at the vending machine over there. The sun seems to have set without me even realizing it. However, I can't go home until we've wrapped up this conversation. I doubt Inaba-san would even let me. So, the two of us lean against the wall side by side and gulp down the drinks we've bought.
びっくりした。
That's what I want to say. Anyway, that was just a misunderstanding on your part.
わかってますよ。冷静に考えるとありえませんでした。
Would have been nice if you thought that through sooner would have saved me some money on the drinks.
あ、そういえば先輩の買ったミルクティー美味しいですか？このコーヒーとどっちにしようか迷ったんですよね。
I'd say it's better than the kind they have at school.
だったら自分もそっちにすればよかったかも。
Want a taste?
よくないですよ。それって関節キスになっちゃうんじゃないですか？
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
ああ、もうだから先輩は先輩なんですよ。そんなデリカシーなしでねね先輩といい仲になれるわけないし。
Isn't that different from what you said earlier?
そんなデリカシーなしでどうやってねね先輩と仲良しになったんですか？教えてください。
I'm the protagonist. Like I said, I have no idea.
参考にならない。
Oh, give me a break. Let me think. I can't give her any of the details, so I guess I should recommend an approach I can't take. Like, I don't know. Oh, how about we do this?
飲み口拭いても自分は飲みませんからね。
Forget about that already. What I'm saying is, why not just go and visit Aichi-san right now? And then, when you are there, suggest staying the night.
めくる一人で？
Of course, you want to get closer to her, right?
無理ですよ。
You mean you don't want to get closer to her?
だってそんなねね先輩と一晩二人きりなんて。というか一人でねね先輩の家に行くってだけでハードルが。
And yet you have no qualms hanging out at my place.
それは先輩だからですよ。
What's that supposed to mean? I guess Inaba-san is way more nervous around Aichi-san than she is with me. That's why she ended up dragging me away after school and not Aichi-san. Okay, I admit it's probably too soon for you to sleep over at her place.
うっす。でも案自体はいいと思います。ねね先輩の部屋に泊まりに行くとかちょっと憧れます。
Okay, then with that goal in mind, how about you work towards getting closer to her starting tomorrow?
大丈夫ですかね自分。
Well, how about you come and stay over at my place as practice?
誰が行くか。
Well, with that said it, let's pick this back up tomorrow.
はい、また明日。ありがとうございます先輩。
You can show your thanks by staying the night at my place.
何？本気なの？マジエロ先輩なの？狙われちゃってるのめぐる。
I am. Nah, just kidding.
この人の冗談めちゃめちゃタチ悪い。
Joking around with her is so much fun. She really should just be herself more often, around everyone.